Okay, so it's time. Hey, hello everyone. Welcome to Early People. Welcome in Capitale du Libre, MiniDebConf in Capitale du Libre. Blah, blah, blah. And Benjamin Sommers is going to talk to us about the DebConf, but not MiniDebConf, the big DebConf that will maybe happen in Marseille in 20... Well, he will say all the things. Thank you so much. Thank you for being here.
All right. So, I'm here today to talk to you about the Mega DebConf. So DebConf 25, it will happen in Brest, France, from July 14th to July 20th. So first, I'm going to introduce a little the event, talk about the venue, the activities that we have prepared, and a little conclusion, asking you for money. So a bit of context. DebConf hasn't been in France, the big DebConf hasn't been in France since 2001 in Bordeaux. The first two editions were organized in Bordeaux. And we have not been in Western Europe since 2015, which is quite some time ago. So it's our great comeback in Europe and in France. So the event will last for a week, but as usual, there will be a Deb camp organized the week before from July 7th to 13th. So I'm going to talk a little about Brest because, well, there are quite a few people that are not from France here. So it's a big military city. It has been almost completely destroyed during World War II. So it's a little bumpy. There's plenty of concrete everywhere, but it's still a nice city if you like concrete. And it's still a big military strategic point because that's basically where French submarines are. And apart from this military aspect and the fact that it was almost completely destroyed, it's still a beautiful city because the natural setting is pretty nice, actually. So that's a real picture from Brest. You see there's almost no clouds because it's a lie that we tell to people that it rains all the time. Because we like to stay small, so we don't want all the tourists. So that's what you're going to get. And you're going to get this also. So yeah, basically that's the setting. So then I'll talk a bit about the campus. We actually lied. It's not in Brest. It's in Plouzané, which is a small city around Brest. But the campus is pretty nice because if you take a 10-minute walk, then you are at the beach. So it's really nice. You don't actually have to go out of the campus to reach the sea. You just go down, and there's water. So that's the campus, an aerial view from the campus. So yeah, you see the blue thing. That's water. And the main venue is here. The student dorms are here, and yeah. All right. So how can you get there? So you can get there by three means: by plane, by train or bus, or even by ferry if you're courageous enough. You can get to Roscoff or Saint-Malo and come to Brest by train. But yeah, if you like to travel on a ferry, you can take the ferry. And actually, if you come by train or by bus, it's direct between the train station and the campus. It's just one bus to take, and it's going to take approximately 30 minutes. So it's pretty easy to arrive at the venue. So that's nice. If you are arriving by plane, that gets a little trickier, but it's okay. So what about the venue? So we will be able to accommodate approximately 150 people on the campus. That's the official number. We will be able to get a bit higher, I think. Well, the campus provides us single rooms, and it's very close to the main venue, so it's pretty nice. And for the people who either don't want to be accommodated on campus or who don't want these kind of rooms, it's student dorms. There's a campsite near the campus, so you can camp, of course, but there are also mobile homes. Well, it's not finalized yet, but we will be able to accommodate 112 people there. It's a bit far from the campus by foot. It's 40 minutes, but by bus it's 5 minutes and a little walk. And so it's mobile homes, so it's small houses where you put a lot of people in. So yeah. And well, if you don't want to be there either, you are on your own. Regarding the catering, we're still not sure. We have an association on the school that manages the cooking for students and during events. But because they won't be able to do all the meals, we still don't know if we will split between this restaurant and external caterers, or if we are going all external. So that's still something in progress, but yeah, it will get sorted out eventually. And yes, there will be vegan, vegetarian, gluten-free, all the options that you want, because well, because in France we actually know what it is to be vegan. Yeah. For network, so our school has a 10 gigabit uplink, but it's public research uplink, which means that it's not 10 gigabits, it's 10 gigabits split between 10 schools. In the student dorms, it's an association that manages the network. It's a student ISP with a 10 gigabit per second upstream. And yeah, inside the venue, most network hardware will be provided by the school, and we will have both school personnel and student volunteers that will manage all the plumbing and hardcore network stuff. Then, what about the activities? We like to propose several day trips during the DebConf, and well, because we are close to the sea, why not go to an island? So we have a small island called Ouessant, or Ushant. So it's officially the westernmost point of metropolitan France. Well, the definition of metropolitan France is quite strange, actually, but this is considered metropolitan France. It was quite an important place back in the days, because it's the world. It hosts the world's first automated and remote controllable lighthouse. So it was quite a prowess then. And yeah, it's a bit slow to get there. You have to take the bus like 30 minutes, and you have a 1 hour and a half trip by ferry. But I think it's pretty nice, and well, I took a few pictures. You have blue things, you have lighthouses, and you have goats. So yeah, you don't need anything else in life: water and goats. Cheese, but you get the cheese from the goats. What? No, we don't. We don't have that. All right. As a second day trip, we will propose to visit the coastal path. So the coastal path in Brittany is one of the largest in France. It's 1,700 kilometers long. We will not do 1,700 kilometers during a day trip, and it goes from Saint-Nazaire to the Mont Saint-Michel, which is definitely in Brittany. And And yes, you can get to the coastal path. It's only a 5-minute trip on foot from the campus, and there are pretty nice things like blue things and lighthouses. There's no goat, unfortunately. All right, and well, as a third way calmer day trip, because you won't have to walk that much, we have Oceanopolis, which is a research center around the ocean and marine biodiversity. So what they do is that they try to reintroduce endangered species. They try to, and actually they host animals that get hurt. So it's not just an aquarium where they trap marine creatures. They also try to have an impact. So there are a few pictures. Unfortunately, I don't think you will be able to see the penguins because they are renovating the area. But you have otters, and that's what matters. Otters are great. No goats. Well, sea goats maybe. I don't know what it is, but let's call that a sea goat. What? BYOG. Yes, I went pretty fast, but we are already at the conclusion. So first, well, we will love your support. It's a 2-week event, so it is expensive, and DebConf actually tries to help people come to the event. If you don't have the means to go there, you can apply for a bursary. And for example, I didn't pay for attending the previous DebConf because, that was too expensive for me. But if we want more people to come here, then we need to help them financially. And helping them financially costs money. So if you have a company or if you work at a company that actually uses Debian, is involved in open source software, or just wants to help, we would be more than happy to get your money. So we have a sponsorship brochure that I will send you if you want it. But basically, here are the perks. Usual perks, obviously, but we really need your support. And then we still don't have a logo. We have pretty nice stickers, which you can find on the tables, but no logo yet. We are opening a contest from now on until December 15th. So feel free to submit your ideas, to talk to people who actually like to do design work. And it's going to be closed on December the 15th, and then we will have a week to vote for our preferred proposal. And then it's going to be the logo. So if you want to see your logo as the official logo, feel free to help. And that's it. I hope to see you in Brest. We're preparing a very nice event, so I hope you will like it. And we have quite some time for questions now, if you want.
Oh. Who wants to ask? No, the first question is out. The second one, yes.
With a camping site, it's a nice place to come with children. Do you plan to have children booths or whatever?
So we are working with the CNRS to provide childcare during the event. It's still a work in progress, but we really intend to provide childcare because because it's meant to be quite a family-friendly event. So.
If you would require childcare to attend, please send us a message. Send the, registration team a message to tell them that you need it, so that it ensures that we know that we have people that really need it.
I'm sure it's going to be on the registration form, but
tell us sooner.
Yeah, so make yourself known before.
Thank you.
With all of that conversation about goats, surely someone's got a question about goats.
Well, I had a question about the campsite. Do you have a picture of the campsite?
No. Oh.
No.
No,
Okay.
I don't have a picture. I can give you the name afterwards, but because we have not signed anything, I will not give the name for now. Yeah.
Hi. What about if you have more than 200 and something attendees? Would you provide some more accommodation? There is way?
Yeah, we took the usual percentage of people that want to be accommodated, and we projected it on the number of people that we actually expect. So it's within the usual usual numbers. Usually we don't get more than that. If we get more, then it's going to be a little hard. But that should not pose a problem. We will be able to accommodate maximum 300 people, but the venue is able to handle 450 people. So there may be 150 people that we will not accommodate, but that's way within the usual numbers.
Yeah, and for the accommodation that is provided by DebConf, we will prioritize, of course, bursary recipients and families that need like group accommodation at the campsite first. And then if we have capacity, then we will open self-paid attendees to use the accommodation. There are options in the city with public transport options to reach campus. We are figuring out if we can provide more transport options, especially during the weekends and public holidays. But yes, that's for now, that's the working theory.
Because it's not too far from Western Europe, some people may come by car, and so they may. I guess there is some way to come by car.
Yeah, sure.
But I don't know about parking in the campus, but it could be people who come by car can be conveniently allocated
we will be
far
able to
away
park.
because they stink, and they can drive into the
there's plenty of room because it's during the summer. The students won't be there. People will still be working here, but there will be plenty of room on campus. So yeah, no problem with that.
I think. Hello. On your second or third slide, you said there were only 3 means to come, and I agree. No, I agree that car wasn't one of them. Maybe you should adjust your. Yeah. Maybe you should adjust. Thank you.
Yeah, I mean that seems pretty logical that you can come by car, but I didn't write helicopter, but you definitely can.
Oh.
Make sure you say.
What about bicycle?
Well, yes.
Is there a safe place to store your bicycle?
No, it's France.
No, it's not France, it's Brittany.
Sorry, I live around.
No. So someone else ask a question first.
Thank you for the organization. I know it's a big work. Very simple question: is there already a website where we can find the very basic information and basically all what you just presented right now?
I wouldn't call that very basic, but very, very basic. But we will definitely update it soon. Because, but there's still quite some work to do on the website. But the slides will be available on the Debian wiki.
And the website is debconf25.debconf.org.
Okay. Because the first thing I found when we were looking for DebConf25 is the Debian wiki, which doesn't link to the website.
Yeah, it will get fixed. Thank you.
Yeah, the website is a rough draft at this point. Also, it's a wiki, so you can fix it now that you know the website URL.
Thank you so much. What about time? It's a wrap. Thank you very much for coming. Keep posted. I think there is a talk in 5 minutes. Thank you.